reached the semifinal stage with this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He lets it go on the move. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Takes off to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Tigers, as they clearly lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. That wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a view on the play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
reach the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Burbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Strategy. Punt team on the field on first down. And the return brought down by the coverage team. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side in that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. The Alabama offense onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. He's got the 40. Here he goes. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Bama, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown, and they keep flicking here, or the defense come up with a stop. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it on the move. Caught with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. The shotgun, he's probing the secondary. They'll try a pass here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Now it's second down here.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. They finally come up with their first sack in the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback. Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth down, the offense will go for it. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. Quick spin on the run. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram, Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jameer.
Breaks into the clear. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Handoff to the left. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has it back to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, tied. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Escapes the pocket. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down after that previous play. Big throw caught on the left side. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Going to throw for it on third and short. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Tigers' offense is on the move now. Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Bought some time, now lets it go.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Second down play coming up. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his back. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's an out route. The catch made. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking right. This one caught. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offense. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain the drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Trying to find some room. It's Hill. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a fourth down. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Here we go on fourth down. Crosses the 45. They can't stop him. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Fourth down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Hey, get to the line quickly. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Alabama.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
With the catch, it's Cunningham. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw over the middle. Pass complete on a crossing route. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Running back has it on the screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on the 4th and 2 in his own territory. He's got it, enough for a first down. Finds room at the 30. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. It's a direct snap. The Wildcat look Picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Direct snap. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone for mid-drive at the 25. And the punting team is on the field. Do they know that it's first down? And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Backs got it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Using his legs here. Across the 40. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep his drive moving.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
On a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
And on 4th down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? Fighting off the defender. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown. Clemson tie. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. It's a quick grab. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Now they call a run. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. His drive is going now.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. Well, I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Send the back in motion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. A play action, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadline, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game. Who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
How much can they pick up on 3rd down? Try a field goal from here will be 57 yards. The shotgun handoff here. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Caught quickly. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. The tight end makes the grab. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. A new set of downs after that completion.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. A new set of downs after that completion. Makes the catch. It's Cunningham. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And now the handoff. Fighting off the defender. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now he's going to bring up 4th and short. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage. And I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Short throw running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Caught near the sticks. It's Cunningham. Touchdown, Clemson. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time
First down, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Gets the first and still running. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock down across from 5. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.